So for this recipe you will need some fresh okra. I have 3 packs of okra which has been washed and sliced. You will also need some leafy vegetables, 1 red bell pepper, 1 scotch bonnet pepper, and a handful of crayfish which has been roughly blended, half of a sliced onion, some protein of your choice. With me here I have some beef, 1 mackerel which has been cut and washed, and some snails. And I washed the snails with hot water and lemon juice, 1 lemon juice. I have some shrimp and mushrooms as well. You will need some palm oil, some seasoning cubes, and some salt. So the first thing I'm going to do is to cut my snails to my desired sizes. Like I said before, I washed them with hot water. Like, I took my time to wash this because it is very slimy and it has this fishy smell to it. I don't know how to explain it, yeah, but I really washed it well with 1 lemon juice as well, just to get rid of the sliminess and to also get rid of the smell. So once I'm done cutting them, I'm going to add them into the pot along with the meat and the fish. Then I will begin to season it with just salt and seasoning cubes. That's all I'm going to season the fish and meat with. Now I'm going to pour water exactly to the same level as the meat, and then I will cover the pot and cook the meat until it is 100% cooked. Now in another pot, I'm going to start preparing my okra. I just poured in some of the palm oil, allow it to heat up a little bit, and then I pour in my sliced onion and fried that for about 30 seconds. Then I poured in the blended peppers and crayfish. I'm going to stir this in for about 2 minutes. Then I will add my sliced okra, and now I'm going to stir fry the okra for just 3 minutes. Once I start seeing the sliminess of the okra, that's when I will stop frying it, but it took me about 3 minutes to achieve that. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the consistency I am looking for. Now I'm going to add my cooked meat and snails. I just poured in the broth along with the meat and the snails. I took out the fish. I'm going to be adding the fish lastly. So now stir everything together and add the mushroom and shrimps. That's if you're using mushroom and shrimps. Stir them together as well to make sure everything is combined. Now I'm going to add the remaining seasoning cubes. You remember I showed you 3 Knorr cubes at the beginning, so I'm adding the final one now and stir it again. Now if you think that the soup is too thick for your liking, you can go ahead and add a little bit of water just to loosen it up. Stir it again, taste for seasoning cubes and some salt. For me, I added a little bit more salt. Now after stirring for the last time, cover the pot and allow it to cook for 5 minutes. You know, we want the soup to still be as fresh as possible. We are not trying to, cook down the okra because I want it to be fresh but not crunchy. Just cook it for like 5 to 7 minutes. Now after about 5 to 7 minutes, I'm going to add my spinach. I'm using frozen spinach. You can use any type of vegetable of your choice, but don't use mint leaves, please. I beg you. Don't add mint leaves, please. So I'm going to stir in the vegetable and finally add the fish. Once I add the fish, I'm going to stir it gently. The reason I removed the fish is because I don't want it to scatter in the pot, so that's why I removed it, and now I'm adding it lastly. Now cover the pot and allow it to cook for additional 5 minutes and your soup is ready. You can eat it just the way it is, or you can eat it with any swallow of your choice. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video.